If you want to use a custom rim on a Fanatec wheelbase, like this, or even this, for almost everyone, this is going to be the cheapest way to do it. It's the CSL Universal Hub V2, designed to let you choose the rim you want to use on PC and PlayStation. I'll show you what it does so you can decide if it's going to cover what you're looking to do with your Fanatec setup. It probably will. Before we get into it, the hub was provided by Fanatec free for review. However, this is a review, not an ad. Good and bad points will be covered as I see them, and all words are my own. Watch the whole video with pros and cons before making a decision, but if you do proceed to buy, then using the affiliate link in the video discussion to travel to Fanatec will help support me and this channel to continue doing what I do, and thank you. As a result of both of those points, I do mark videos of this nature as paid promotion within YouTube. The purpose of the CSL Universal Hub V2 is to allow you to use a custom rim on your Fanatec setup by providing a hub with buttons and shifters that you can then fix your custom rim onto and attach like a regular wheel. That means if you've browsed the horde of wheel rims Fanatec already offers, and decided you'd rather go off-piste and get an awesome real-world wheel from OMP, Sparco, Momo and so on, this is the cheapest way to get it done within the confines of Fanatec themselves, at least officially. The CSL Hub V2 comes in at around €205 if you choose the plastic composite QR2 Lite, or €220 if you choose the regular metal QR2. Although I'm testing this with the QR2 Lite, I can say straight away that if there's only a €15 difference between the two at time of your choosing, go for the full QR2. It's well worth that slight extra, just for long-term value. Also, whilst I'm reviewing the CSL Universal Hub V2 as an individual item, you'd almost be silly to buy it individually because it features in several high-value bundles that include a rim like this one for a very reasonable added cost. So don't forget to browse the wheel section for bundles that include the V2 hub. It could be better value overall. In the box, you get the hub itself along with some mini hand tools to help you get up and running. The special thing about the CSL hub is the quick and easy way you can adjust its size, its wingspan. The two wings of the hub can slide and retract to easily match the sweet spot of any normal rim you would choose. It's quick and simple to do by undoing the screws at the back, slide into position, then tightening back up. It's quick and clever. The vast majority of the hub is plastic, but in my opinion it doesn't seem crude or cheap as such, at least not to me. There's worse grades of plastic out there. The only metal component on display is the spine at the rear, which keeps the wings of the hub steadfast. You'll also receive whichever QR2 version you chose. Here I've installed a QR2 Lite in order to review the hub in its absolutely cheapest rendition, and I'm mounting a Fanatec Clubsport wheel rim 320 Alcantara onto it. As mentioned earlier, this was a bundle which costs €229. I'm connecting it all to a 50Nm Clubsport DD Plus for testing. It's important to state that the CSL Universal Hub V2 is not torque limited to 8Nm, whereas the CSL BMW wheel, CSL P1 V2 wheel and CSL WRC wheel are. They are limited to 8Nm maximum, and it's not obvious that they are. I didn't know. This is a big plus in the CSL Hub's favour, because if you're on a CSL DD right now and you were to buy the CSL Hub, you can bring it along with you if you were to upgrade to a more powerful Fanatec wheelbase in the future and retain full power. The others would be power limited. To road test the hub for real, Dirt Rally was my proving ground, as there's no better way to sniff out any ergonomic flaws than to be madly sawing at the wheel, flailing around whilst trying to locate the shifter paddles after a few hairy hairpins. I'll admit, when assembling it, I did think to myself that there was a bit too much distance between the rim and shifter for my liking, but it's actually not the case. I found myself naturally and instinctively getting along well with the shifter positioning. So as far as I'm concerned, there's no issues there, no glaring ergonomic missteps. Your results may vary though, we all have different hands after all. Just make sure the rim you want to use isn't insanely dished, as there's no way to bring these shifter paddles up to you in order to reach them better. The V1 CSL Hub was rubbish for rigidity and flex due to those adjustable wings. This is much better thanks to a metal backbone, and whatever flex there is completely forgettable for me. It's very minor. The shifters are somewhat light and free. This could have been a design choice to reduce any risk of flex being noticeable. I quite like the almost delicate shifts, but if you're looking for shifter paddles with a strong texture, these won't be it. Unless you're talking about the actual texture, that honeycomb pattern gives you fingertips, something to look at. The buttons look a bit like my cutlery drawer, that is to say, quite a random selection. 8 buttons, no button caps provided, so all you see is all you get. Plus 3 flicker switches. You do have a funky switch as well, of course, but as per many Fanatec wheels, you can also access the Force tuning menu via the central display. Bit basic, but the convenience of being able to reach into the settings while you drive is still something I really appreciate whenever I'm reviewing Fanatec. I'm not going to pretend that I like the button feel, they're slightly too hard for how they look. It takes a bit too much pressure to activate them and they pop quite loudly. Now it's hardly a problem, and they work well enough, but that's what a review is, making mountains out of molehills. Anyway, you'll know what I'm talking about when you get yours. I'm impressed with the neatness and simplicity of it all. The V1 version of this hub had good ideas, it was just executed badly due to lack of sturdiness. This is the concept done right. It's a basic hub with expandable wings to easily and quickly accommodate various custom rims. Even very small ones. Here's what it looks like on the 275mm Clubsport Flat 1, one of the smallest wheels going. If it wasn't needlessly locked down to Fanatec wheelbases only, it might have proven fairly popular elsewhere because wheel fitment is a bit of a minefield when mixing and matching hubs and rims, and this removes that risk by basically moulding to whatever you're going to use. It's one thing this hub really has going for it, its special ability, so it's nice to see it done well. In conclusion, it's not a luxurious hub, it's not going to make you feel like you've bought something premium, instead it's going to be just tremendously useful for those with the problem it solves, using the rim you want with shifters and buttons provided for as cheaply as possible on your Fanatec base. There we go. I hope this was entertaining and informative. If you have questions, then please feel free to comment. And remember, if you've made up your mind and do proceed to buy Fanatec kit, using the affiliate link in the video description to do so supports me at no added cost to you. Details in the description. Thanks again.